to the following presentation of the National Football League. Receiver, number 18, S2G2.
On the Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His team fell in their season opener a week ago, now hitting the road, looking for their first win. On the other sideline, it is the Vikings head coach, Kevin O'Connell. His guys, on the other hand, were winners in their opener a week ago, so they'll try to make it. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of
14. Good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cape Nellis.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They've talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
The Falcons offense going to take over now for the second time. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year. Now, faking the give, on the run to the right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass, it's incomplete, and it's second down.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill, finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet into the end, so it's actually a pretty good ball. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand, get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. This one just too far for the receiver. In front of him. That one falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that This is Jordan Mason. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Falcons' 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. He'll drop to throw. This one, broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Caden Ellis. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Mason into the secondary at the 45, and he'll be taken down. That's the way to get started, to pick up a 17 and a very quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll run. This is Mason. Room to run inside the 40. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 27-yard line.
26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
Here's first and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
On the ground now with Jones. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
Hughes brought it down. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Second and a yard.
18-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Back to the air one more time. To the goal line and in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his first touchdown of the new year.
Japanese denim, flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out the Durban, I will put him with some.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He connects with Jordan Addison. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And a short one taken by Hawkinson. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he will have the 1st down, and the drive will continue after a pickup of
It's a
8.
gain of 8. And the Vikings 1st down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And 10.
They run straight ahead with Jones. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got a receiver inside Felton. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 22 now, here's second and 6. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. David Onyemata. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
First down. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
At the 5-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Let's go.
On the handoff, Jones. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's third and 2. That is caught by the tight end. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone,
throw here to begin the drop. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And it'll bring up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's Jefferson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down.
Set to go now on first and 10
at the 41-yard line.
He's going to run it, and he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page in this charge. That's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
To the middle of the field, taken in by Anderson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he will get into the end zone. And go. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Vikings.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch. And
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12
Catch
yards.
number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one is caught by Addison. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9.
From the 24
Brings
now,
up
here's second and 1.
At the 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now he'll give up the middle, and he's going to pick up a first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So holding is the call. Take that touchdown off the board.
Here we go, Shaq. Hawk 70.
He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because
Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Keith Nellis.
these second half red zone opportunities are critical. Like, I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of it. limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
The Falcons offense ready to take over once again. So, Greg, let's pull back big picture and talk NFC. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And the
They'll gain
Vikings
17 on that one. A very quick first down.
at the 42-yard line.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a pickup of 12. It'll be a Vikings first down.
That's another Vikings.
And this running game has
first
really
down.
been rolling, Mike, all
First and
game
10
long.
at
The
the
holes,
30-yard
the run
line.
lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
He'll drop to throw. This will be outside. He's got Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds here. And it's only a gain of a yard.
At the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
And 8.
Now give on the ground. He'll manage only about 3. So it will bring up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now, that's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. Things he'll look to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
He'll try again here. Second
Walker
and
on the
10.
coverage.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
To the left side here. Caught by Adams. Garrison. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. Kirsten Darrisaw, a first-round pick in 2021. Guilty that time. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Forced out wide. To the left side, and it's caught by Felton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one caught by Felton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Now, screen set up for Mason. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They get 14 at the screen, and it's a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Like, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. Without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
To throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Brian Kelly, the center, guilty there.
Still 2nd down.
They'll look to throw. Here comes the screen to Jones. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Still 2nd down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
throwing now on 3rd and long.
The quarterback on the scramble. A big gain on the play.
That's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up.
Offside. Defense. That penalty is declined.
And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Still 1st down.
Ready, set. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that will help us bit. They're still well short the sticks. Solid pickup on that 1st down play.
A gain of 12.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
There he goes, inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
18 more yards.
That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
24-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And a nice game there on the 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He slams it in there, and he is in. Gordon Mason, touchdown, Minnesota. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. quickly down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So a win here for the Vikings. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.